I pretty much collect everything superhero, and I have over 75,000 comics, 10,000 toys, miscellaneous movie props. My original inspiration to collect just came at a very young age, around age 8. Watched the Batman Adam West after school. Loved that. Super Friends on Saturday morning. Addiction is such a bad word, but it does fit. I just really got bit by the superhero bug and just got in the comic books. My father worked in the coal mines, paycheck to paycheck. We didn't have a lot of money. He's passed away from cancer about 13 years ago, so there's a lot of nostalgia for me with my father starting me on the comic book journey. The collection over the last 40 years has been both a blessing and a curse. The joy that I can share with people, that is definitely the blessing. On the flip side of that, there have been sacrifices. Obviously, my first marriage was a casualty of this. My ex-wife really didn't understand the collection. When I built the Hall of Justice replica in our backyard and we had 10,000 people coming to our property, it became quite an annoyance to her. We had separate interests and we just slowly drifted apart.
Alan and I are getting married on November 11th. Alan and I did come together because of that mutual interest in collecting in comic books. I used to cosplay as Catwoman and also as Black Widow.
I would never be able to walk away from this because this is such a part of me. It's a part of my soul.
I did stop collecting those things probably by my early 20s. I had gotten pregnant, and you know, when you have additional responsibilities come into your life financially, you have to reprioritize.
This is such a part of me. It's a part of my soul. It'd be like ripping my soul out, and I know some people would not understand that.
My mom, she's an amazing woman.
The luxury of the real estate business is I get to set my own schedule. I spend a lot of time trying to get pieces for the collection.
The reality of being in a relationship of someone like that is that sometimes it can feel like you're not the priority. He's in contact with people all the time. He's pursuing leads all the time through eBay and auctions and whatever else. The phone is constantly going off.
Beth Ann has told me that she feels I care about this more than her. I've tried to talk to her about it, and it seems like when we talk, she's okay until the next time she gets mad or upset about anything.
I believe that Alan definitely has the tendency to prioritize the collection over my mom.
Pretty much everything that involves the collection is probably 50 hours a week for me.
Personally, I don't think you need to make your whole life out of collecting little trinkets and stuff.
I feel like I'm losing part of myself in this relationship. Honestly, it's just unhealthy.
I'm in the business of change. I do believe people can change.
Your significant other is supposed to be your person that's there for you all the time. Alan doesn't give the time to me that I wish that he would.
I always want the best for my mom. And just to see her light diminish, it hurts. It really hurts.
This becomes a part of you, and this has become a part of me.
I don't know Alan's ability to get uncomfortable and to sit with some of that discomfort, but I am hopeful that he will be able to make baby steps. If you could make some changes, what's your ask of one another?
More emotional intimacy, like more real quality time, not just quick dinners out where you're looking at your phone every couple minutes.
The emotional intimacy is difficult for me.
Okay, are you willing to change any of that?
Well, I can't control my brain turning on and off, so
I can help you.
Okay.
Try to slow it down.
You got some good drugs for me?
No.
Personally, you're sounding like, a middle schooler who can't go out without his phone for like 5 minutes.
Some of the wounds that Beth Ann exhibited that I think I would be more interested to learn about some of her prior relationships, which brings her to how she shows up in her relationship with Alan. What about you? What do you need?
You're gonna make me cry. I just want us to both get what we need.
I was watching you listen to her, and I could see your wheels turning about what you were going to say in response to what she was saying.
Right.
Is that accurate?
You're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So imagine if you envision me with a stop sign that said shut the up.
Right.
How do you think that would make you feel?
Loved.
Look at him and tell him that.
It would make me feel loved.
So I do have a little bit of concern about Alan. He is so identified with the collections as part of his personality. It seems like you found so much of your self-esteem and confidence through this culture.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, the
Yeah,
acceptance.
definitely.
And I think that it's going to be really hard to chip away at that.
Like if this caught on fire and it was all lost, you know, I don't know what I would do. I mean, it would be like I went up in the fire, in the flames. You know, I would be lost.